Alright, boom. So we're back for another episode of Proof of Concept, and I know I missed last week because I wanted to make some changes to how we record. I got tired of how my last videos were looking. Is that this brother did everything right. This brother wasn't on bullshit. His phone was never hot. Nothing against him. I just wanted to do it this way. I think it looks a little bit better. We're going to work on stage design. Soon, my pallet bed behind me is going to be redesigned. Why does it say that? Are we still recording? I just wanted to make sure my pallet bed behind me still looks good. I'm going to add lights to it, so forth. You guys will see the progress of my room through this process. Just like other processes in this world, 2020 has been a growing process for all of us. 2020 has showed us the highs, the lows. It's pushed us emotionally. It's pushed us physically. It has pushed us through every spectrum of the human experience. And I just want to do a quick montage of everything that's been going on. So, starting with my handy dandy notebook. You guys know I don't start anything without my notebook, my Moleskine. When things come together, Moleskine, I would really like a sponsorship. That would be great. Just the Moleskines. You don't have to pay me. I need more notebooks. I'm lying. Pay me. Anyways, so let's just go over what's happened so far in 2020. We lost a legend in overall basketball, a legend in leadership, a legend in teamwork, a legend in winning. Kobe Bryant. Can you guys believe it? Kobe Bryant was an icon of mine. He's actually the second jersey I ever bought in my life. The first jersey I ever bought would have to be belonging to Allen Iverson. The second one had to be Kobe Bryant. If you guys saw a shadow out there, that's my roommate Tyrone. Hopefully he doesn't do anything ridiculous like mess up this recording. Yes, we lost Kobe Bryant in the beginning of this year due to a helicopter crash. I don't want to go too deeper into that because I just want everyone to remember he is gone but never forgotten. So for those Kobe fans out there, just hang in there. Maybe Kobe knew something that we didn't. That's the only place I can leave the whole situation with his passing. Secondly, we have George Floyd. I don't want to go too deep into this. My name is powerful enough to where you should know where I stand when it comes to police brutality. However, it's also important for me to just address the fact that that has happened and that is still happening. So the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, I want to let you guys know we have not forgotten. And also the murderers of George Floyd, we have not forgotten. It's important for us to stay aware, stay conscious, and also just stay safe out there. Look, law enforcement is not our friends. Period. Just remember that. Safety. Thank you to those in law enforcement that are doing their job correctly, and everybody, all the other law enforcement officers who are abusing their power. I'll say that with confidence, and I'll look dead into the camera even though I know I'm going to lose some focus. But let's keep on moving forward. Speaking on the irrational decisions of Americans, let's talk about the Trumpanzees. Look, I'm all for everyone expressing their political views. I'm all good. Nothing wrong with it. But me living in Bakersfield, I was able to see a side of America that I think that should not have existed. That I don't think I thought passed through, but it hasn't. You can be a Trump supporter. You can be an American, but you don't have to be racist. Let's take all three of these. Let's take racism out of being an American in the Trump situation, because guess what? There's an opportunity to be a fan of someone without also taking on all their bullshit. I am not a Trump supporter. Let me keep on moving that clear. I just want to make sure that's clear. But I got a little too real. Let me calm down a little bit. We watched Jada Smith pull off the coldest finesse of 2020. She finessed our man August Alsina, Mr. I Love This Shit, with the word entanglement. I know there's niggas all over the place that said, damn, I really wish I could have got that word off. But they didn't, and they couldn't, and don't try it. Because Jada Smith was able to pull it off when she was getting her little, whatever, her thang dizzle going on with her old work. Now, moving forward, I am recording. This is take 3. I can't. The sun. I'm going against the sun right now.
Talk about it, King. Talk about it.
This is frustrating. This is frustrating. I fucked up on the audit. I gotta keep going. Fuck it. We watched Jada Smith pull off the term entanglement. Now, I'm also not used to recording with somebody else staring at me. However, if I'm putting it on the internet, if I can't get through Tyrone staring at me as I record, how am I going to be prepared for the internet and their feedback? So, Jada Smith was the coldest woman of 2020. We feel that she deserves a standing ovation. And last but not least, I think we can say Iceberg Slim was the coldest pimp of 72. Coming back in 2020, we have Jada Smith once again. But women didn't stop there with the cold finesses. We got to bring it on forward with Meg Thee Stallion. That wet ass pussy moved forward all the way into, I don't know, last week. We can say that Meg Thee Stallion, shouts out to her feet, dropped the craziest song of all time, and literally You can't do that.
I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
I have to record. I'm on a time crunch, brother.
You remember that 2K?
Listen, wet ass pussy was the. This also happened in 2020. Meg Thee Stallion got shot, and apparently Tyrone. And apparently Tory Lanez was the shooter on call. But moving on forward into Women Finesses of 2020, we have Ruby Rose, who managed to pull upwards of $66,000 off of selling Instagram pics. I remember the days where girls were giving their Tumblr pics away for free, but Ruby figured out how to put a down payment on a house on it. So I have to just take my hat off. Entrepreneurship at its finest. Moving forward. Now, as we talk about the American story and the American, I don't know how we call this. I guess we can say the American plight. We also have to talk about some of the benefits of being American, and that has to be the stimulus checks. For the first time ever, niggas were paid to be niggas. We have never seen this happen. We have never seen this done before. And to be honest with you, I doubt we're ever going to see it again. Stimulus checks changed how niggas started acting. Some people are all of a sudden getting more money off of unemployment than they were working. That says a lot about our American economy, but I'm not getting deeper on that. You find another YouTube video to argue with me on. But not last but not least, we watch how music was consumed. For the first time ever, we were able to have logical and critical discussions with artists with the platform Instagram under the Swiss Beats and Timberland platform known as Verzuz. Verzuz, I was able to see some of my greatest Jamaican breakdowns, and I was able to see Rick Ross get a massage while on camera. We watched speaking of massages, the massage of 2020 has to belong to Jordan Woods. Thank you very much, Tyrone. You have a nice day.
I love you. You're doing great.
Okay, thank you. We watched Jordan Woods receive the best massage of 2020. For all my brothers out there who saw that video, stay strong, stay strong, stay strong. That was beautiful, and I know there's a lot of brothers trying to get that off to this day, but they cannot. I don't know what's better. Whose massage was better, Rick Ross's or Jordan Woods? You let me know below in the comments. Anyways. Speaking of driving factors that into the massage, I don't know. I tried. That was a bad transition. Ford Bronco's finally here. We watched OJ do the dash back in 1994, I believe, or 1995. I can't remember. I was barely born. But now the Ford Bronco is back. Finally, all my car enthusiasts are happy. However, they're pushing Jeep to the side, and me being part of Jeep gang, that kind of affected me. So I'm a little sad that I'm losing some of my my Jeep-isms. But my Jeep, what do you call Jeep people? I don't know what we call them. Whatever. Move forward. Yeah, so 2020's been a bitch, bro. And I noticed I went this whole thing without talking about COVID. And that's actually the most important thing I wanted to cover. So instead of me going to talk about COVID and how that's changed my life, I'd rather give you a short vlog of me going to go get tested for the first time. I went to go take a needle and stuck it in I think they went into my brain. I think they got like my first 15-year-old thought. I think I felt myself losing my virginity again. Very weird situation because the needle was so high into my nose. But fuck what I'm talking about. Let's just go ahead, cut to it in 3, 2, 1.
Now that's for anyone asking, anyone pass them. Drip, drip, drop, there it goes an orgasm. So my 745, you drive me crazy.
Alright, so excuse the poor stabilization, or if this is really close to my face, I even want to say sorry even more. But right now, I'm in the process of driving to go get tested. Now, the reason I'm getting tested is because in my 2 living situations ago, which was about 6 months ago, there was a case of COVID that broke out at my at my roommate's workplace. Issue is that when that initially happened, I told my boss I got to take 2 weeks off because I want to make sure I don't spread it. But mind you, when that happened, that's when COVID was still like a myth. It was on the news, but no one really knew what it was. Now, I'm headed back to go get tested. I didn't get tested then. I just treated it as if, because I'm not sure if anyone watching has ever caught like an STI or anything like that. But let's just have a little quick fun fact. Alright, so there's 2 red light, or I like to call them traffic ticket STIs. There's chlamydia and then there's gonorrhea. Now, if you happen to be one of the unfortunate people to catch one of these, the thing is that the medication that you take to clear it from your system is exactly the same. Now, if you are a male, you have to put a cotton swab through the tip of your, that's what you have to do. And to avoid the pain, you can just take both medications and keep moving forward. But some people like to know if they actually caught the clap or if they caught good old gono. Here's the thing, why am I using that analogy? I'm using this analogy because my first situation, I just carried myself as if I had it. I took 2 weeks off, quarantined myself, and then that way I'm able to eliminate the disease. Because the true vaccination from COVID, from my little knowledge, I am no scientist, the furthest thing from it. You can see my transcript. The issue is that I wanted to carry myself as if I had it and take 2 weeks off of work. Now, well, not 2 weeks off, but went to work from home for 2 weeks. My boss is like, yeah, Mohammed, I seen you pull that car once. Let's just be sure and you go take a test. So now what I'm doing is that I'm bringing you guys along to my COVID testing. And in Bakersfield, California, the free testing is at the Kern Fairgrounds, also home of the Kern County Fair, which is an absolute mess for good and bad reasons. Montage to that, commercial Kern County Fair. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm going to go get tested right now, and wish me nothing but the best. What I'm not going to be able to do is talk while I'm recording, so I'm just going to try to stand the camera up and record.
I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and
I do not.
Heart condition?
No.
Any bone marrow or organ transplants?
No.
Immune deficiencies?
No.
HIV or AIDS?
No.
Okay.
I already feel good. All right, we're already in the right path.
Okay, all right, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Man, I feel perfect.
Go ahead and turn off your car for me, bro.
Yeah. Come on now. Oh, should I roll the window? Should I roll the window down some, or?
You can roll it down a little bit more.
Hey,
Have you tested before, man?
Never.
Right on. Are you testing for work or just because?
Yeah, it's a mixture because it's for my job. My job wants me just to be safe.
Tell everybody from your work, come get tested, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
How about family, man? You said you have a family in town or what?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't.
Send them over here, man. A lot of people need. No one's coming up for work or unless they're sick.
Huh?
But if those people don't show nothing, then they could have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Man, doctors trying like 150 to 180 get it done.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm not gonna front. Teensy weensy nervous. Is this recording? Okay. Teensy weensy nervous. Take these glasses off, and then we can get this thing going, get this show on the road.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna give you this, man. You can take everything out of the bag for me, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Okay, put this. All right.
Yeah, first thing, you gotta go ahead and get the vial out too, and that little cloth, man, just in case your eyes tear up a little, bro.
Okay.
I've been known to make guys and girls cry, man.
Man, you doing it like that?
Take the swab out, man.
Take the swab
Hold
out.
down and hold it up, bro. There you go.
Okay.
Put your mask down. Now what you're gonna do, man, you're gonna put your head back. When you're gonna do it, you're gonna put it in at least an inch. If you don't go far enough, I'm gonna tell you more, okay?
Okay.
Once you're in, make a big circle. Don't roll it, but a big circle. You can do both of them.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and put your head back. Put it in there. Further. Now go big circles. Perfect, man. You're like a pro, bro. The other side?
Other side.
Yeah. Big circles. All right, hey, man. If it makes you sneeze or makes you sure you did a good job.
Okay, good.
All right, bro. Open the vial. Hold it straight up because it got fluid in it, okay?
Okay.
Now put that swab down in there.
Ooh.
There you go. You see that little line that scored right there, man? Hold it with 2 hands and break that thing. Just go back and forth, man.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I'm still crying.
Stop on it. You're good, man. Stop on it, man.
Okay.
Count right there. That's for your eyes, brother.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and put it inside. I'm gonna give you this doctor, man.
Okay.
What you're gonna do, you're gonna put this doctor inside there, okay?
Okay. Okay.
After 5 days, you get results on your email or your phone.
Okay.
It's usually coming in about 2, man.
Oh wow. Damn, y'all fast?
Make sure to send your friends over here, man.
Oh, definitely.
Most people are like, I'm not sick, I don't feel nothing.
Oh no, you got to do it.
Terrible with, man.
Ooh. All right.
What about you, like me?
Oh, here. Oh.
Let me give you a couple masks, man.
Okay. Okay. Oh, what an experience.
Here you go, bro.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, glasses on. There you go. All right, so now you guys have witnessed Mohammed taking his first, Augusto has taken his first COVID test. And we are on our way back to the lab to get some more shit done. What a day. What a day. All right then, Kern County. Let's do it again. All right. So now you've watched that happen. You've heard about the 2020 montage. Now we've seen what's been going on in my 2020 vlog. But now we're actually going to move a little bit more forward. And more optimistic news, I want to cut to a drive-by. But me being from LA, when I hear the term drive-by, it's a little bit different than what I'm talking about right now. Thank you. Special shout out to Kiarre for giving me this clip, even though that I did not finish the video. Please don't fight me. I know I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it, I promise. This is actually one of Kiarre's family members, and they're actually had a drive-by graduation party, and I thought it was the cutest situation I've ever seen. I recorded a bunch of clips, put some cool music behind it, so you guys go ahead and check that out. We're gonna do that in 3, 2, and 1.
Can't count up the times you blow my line, and that's been on my mind a lot lately. I wanna leave the extra all behind, and I know that you wanna be my baby. Yeah. My bad, knowing me up, you been wildin'. We was cool, yeah, we was vibin'. Gotta put my phone on silent, so my bad. Knowing me up, you been wildin'. We were cool, yeah, we was vibin'. Gotta put my phone on silent, so my bad. We both care about it, but arguing with me just isn't worth it. No, go reaching in your bag, yeah. I didn't text you back cause I was working, yeah. My bad, knowing me up, you been wildin'. We was cool, yeah, we was vibin'. Gotta put my phone on silent, so my mind.
All right, so now that you're back, you kind of get an idea. I think I covered everything. Not really. So remember early in the video where I said where I was talking and that guy came in, Tyrone? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do cutscenes of how everybody's reaction to being quarantined, because right now we're under quarantine. So before I go any further on it, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an idea of the breakdown of each character in the video, so you have an idea of their personality. All these personalities are my roommates. Take it how you want, and best believe you're going to see more content from them. So you let me know who your favorite roommate is out of all my roommates, and then from there they're going to have their own interview series moving forward. Maybe not, I don't know. Regardless, it's a cool idea. So how's the quarantine been affecting you? Have you been feeling better? Have you been feeling less or worse? What have you lost? What have you gained? I think my overall synopsis of this quarantine is it put an exclamation mark next to things that we already knew. The people who weren't really strong friends in your life, guess what? This quarantine signified that it wasn't going to work out. The relationships that were kind of weak at jobs or whatever, this quarantine signified that, guess what? It really wasn't going to work out. So I say thank you to this quarantine, because this quarantine has really shifted overall my perception of not only friends, but how I handle my finances, but most importantly, how I handle my life. So has this quarantine hurt or helped me? I don't know. Listen to what my roommates have to say about it.